Good evening. Welcome to Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. I am here to give my latest book review. And I just want to say I am still doing biography. And wow, as you've been following me, last week it was Gabrielle Union. I think we need more wine. That book was superb. It was just so good. And then I come to this book. This book was good, but I'm going to say that it was a couple times that I just wanted to cry. I really did. It was just so sad. And I'm talking about no other than Florence Ballard, The Lost Supremes, The Life of a Dream Girl. The author is Peter Ben Jameson, and I want to say that he did this book off of interviews he recorded of her, and he took that and put it into this book. I just want to say, first of all, that my heart goes out to her daughters, because even in the end of this book, it still wasn't better for them. You know, here you have Florence Ballard, young girl who's going to school from Detroit. She's the founder of the Supreme. She meets Mary Wilson, who know of Diane, aka Donna Ross, and she forms this group, the Supremes. In between all of that, a tragedy happens to her, and I'm just gonna say, her life would never be the same after this tragedy happens to her. I just want to say, whew, after seeing the movie Dreamgirls and after actually seeing the play, I think I've seen the play like maybe, I know for a fact, I've seen the play, the Dreamgirls, twice. In the movie, I don't know how many times I watched the soundtrack, loved it. They painted Diane, aka Donna Ross, very generous, because in this book, I was just taken for words. I was reading this book, and some of the things that Diana did, it made me so mad I had to put down the book and walk away to get my mind right. Florence Ballard was Effie from the movie and the play. She is the one who had the voice. But Diana and Berry Gordy, I'm not going to leave him out. What he did to his to his artists, is what I see in the literary world, in the Afro-American section, I would say, of publishers not paying their authors, stealing. Not cool. We're already struggling as it is in America. I mean, I really don't get it, you know. And this woman, she went through so much. My heart went out to her. Like I said, I want to cry a lot of time for her, because I'm like, she wasn't a bad woman. Why is she going through all of this? She had no help. Of course, toward the end, she was on welfare. She wanted to be that star, and I just couldn't believe no one was giving her the opportunity. Berry Gordy was calling her fat and just talking down to her. He wasn't paying none of his artists. That's why they left. And she had enough to the point that she was tired of the group, and he found a way to fire her and kick her out of the group, along with the help of Diane, aka Diana Ross. She signed a. I just feel like she should have never signed the agreement to not to receive her royalties, because that really messed up everything for her basically. But she signed it anyway, and she lost a lot of money. She tried to get a lawyer to sue Motown to get what she felt that she was worth, because when she signed the agreement to leave and everything, they was only gonna pay her $10,000 or 15. I think it was 15. She was probably gonna get like $250 a week. I'm like, really? Come on. She hires a lawyer, and just when you think that she hired this lawyer, things will get better. It don't. It get even worse, because the lawyer makes a deal with Motown, and they start paying him. Not that she knew he was stealing her money, putting it in his stocks, his bank accounts, and things. I mean, I'm talking about like toward the end of the big book, it was like $500,000 of her money that she never got. She kept trying to fight to get it. She got fired this lawyer who stole the money, got with another lawyer, and the same thing seemed like it happened again. No help, with none soever. My heart go out with her. In the midst of all that, she married Tommy Chapman, who I felt like he was just opportunist. He worked for Motown, but he was just there for money. I could be wrong, but that's how I felt reading this book. She has three daughters, and I just want to say, toward the end, when I read that about her daughters, I wanted to cry again. All I can say about Miss Diane, aka Donna Ross, is I heard things, seen the play, the movie, but it's nothing compared to reading this. I do plan on reading Mary Wilson. Now, there's 2 books here I do plan on reading. I even want to read Diana's story, the one she wrote, her biography. I also want to read Call Her Miss Ross, because I heard it's a lot. That's a juicy read. That's got a lot of stuff in it. I just want to say I give this book 5 stars. It was sad, but I learned so much. Like, another thing I learned in this book was the temptation. Here you have David Ruffin. He wants to be like in the book here, Diana and the Supremes. He wanted to be the David Ruffin in the Temptation, which it didn't go over because the men wasn't going to have it. I wish Flo and Mary would have fought hard, so Diana couldn't have been. It could have been Diana and the Supreme. I just felt like that was not right. I just want to say this book was very touching. It was sad, but it was a good read. I learned so much. I wish I could read more biographies, and I do plan on reading more biographies. And my plan is to do it throughout the year. I just want to thank those who support Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube, please feel free to do so. I'm on Instagram, Robert's Reading Room, and on Facebook, Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. Thanks for those who support Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. Please, if you want to check out other channels, please check out my literary twin, Sister Diane Member. Her YouTube channel is The Breakdown. Please check out Jonathan Roy, my brother. His YouTube channel is Beauty Books and Stuff. And I just want to say that I'm going to take a little break, maybe a week or 2, and I will be back with more new, fresh book reviews. Please read this book. I'm telling you, it's consistent of 179 pages. It's a must read. And leave those reviews, people, as you do. Have a great weekend. Until next time, good night.